Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the Beth Israel Rabbi. As the weather is becoming warmer, and I'm home from my sabbatical, my mini sabbatical, and I've decided to do this 5 minutes of Torah from my backyard, from my garden. Bear with me if there's a little bit of noise from the wind or the traffic. This coming Shabbat, we read 2 Torah portions. Parshat Achremot and Parshat Kedushim. These 2 Torah portions are found in the book of Vayikra, the book of Leviticus. And the beginning of the Torah portions are actually a few chapters apart from one another. But I like to create a bit of a midrash and bring these 2 Torah portions titles together and create the sentence Achremot Kedushim, as we sometimes read these parshiot together, as we do this year. Thus meaning, after the death, be holy. In this case, it means the death of Aaron's sons, the sudden deaths of Nadav and Avihu. And Kedushim Tihiyu means that you shall be holy by following then the litany of laws of mitzvot that are given. In fact, often in Jewish tradition, we understand that holiness is brought into this world through the fulfillment of mitzvot, through the fulfillment of the Jewish commandments. But I would suggest that there's another way to bring holiness into this world as well. That is by fulfilling the idea of imitatio Deo, or following God's example. In the Torah elsewhere we are taught that God is Rav Chesed, that God is full of kindness. We learn this in the 13 attributes of God, which we say often on the high holidays. We are also taught in the Torah the Birkat Kohanim, or the priestly blessings. And the priestly blessings, we say that God should bestow God's kindness upon you. We say the priestly blessings every single Friday night as we bless our children. And we say them during the repetition of the Amidah. This concept of blessing others with kindness, because God is Rav Chesed, because God is full of kindness, is extremely important. And so I would suggest that one of the ways that we bring holiness into this world is by being kind to other human beings. Achremot, after the death. Unfortunately, the world has seen too much death over the course of this past year because of COVID-19. Over 3 million people have died from COVID-19. We, here in Vancouver, are lucky to have a top doctor who is a leader in the world, not only from a medical perspective, but from a human perspective as well. Dr. Bonnie Henry has helped keep us safe physically, and she has also helped keep us human. And that is exactly why on May 30th, we are honoring Dr. Bonnie Henry at Congregation Beth Israel at our gala via Zoom with a Keter Habriut, the crown of health, celebrating all that she has done medically for us. But we are also going to celebrate one of the most important attributes that she stands for and that she teaches, that attribute of kindness, the same attribute that we as a Jewish people believe God exemplifies and that we must also follow and bestow on others. Please join us on May 30th as we honor Dr. Henry and celebrate kindness together as a congregation and a community. Shabbat Shalom.